How am I supposed to know what? Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in today's video we'll be doing a quick get ready with me. Please stay tuned, and if you enjoy the video, give it a like. The very first thing I had to do was remove the dye off my hairs. I applied the tint earlier on, and this was about 45 minutes after the application. This was also before I decided to start on my lashes. I did an individual look only on the ends, and I think it turned out really cute. The thing that was stressing me most was doing my hair, because everything in me told me to just remove it all and slap on a wig. But I did not have the energy for that. So I settled on straightening the sleeve out for like the 10,000th time, hoping that it actually stays laid. It was a mission. Attempting to cut the sleeve out into a bob, but like really short, you know, like probably here. And I think maybe I should do it by the layers instead of one blunt cut, because if I do one blunt cut I may regret it. Let's see how that will go. I don't know. Maybe I should do one blunt cut, because this is making me nervous. It's making me so nervous. Alternatives. It makes sense if I do it just from the back. But if I do bits, that's what's making me nervous. I think I'm leaning. Can't be leaning. Oh, this is a can't give out on me now. I'm screaming internally. Crying too. Okay, let's see if I can mimic that on the other side. How am I supposed to know what? Now Ledi, come on. Okay, that seems to be the vibe. Also, I'm just thinking that if this bob vibe doesn't succeed, you know, if I get to, yeah, see, look at what it's doing at the back. It's nonsense. Okay, let's just try and even that out. Oh, bless mirrors. Yeah, cutting it off the side is not gonna work, so that's fine. It's good to know.
Good to know. A little too late to know, but good to know.
This was the first attempt at the bob. I didn't like it, and very soon you'll see what I ended up with. I tried curling it, and that was very awkward. I don't know what I was doing. I initially wanted a voluminous side bang vibe, but the straightener, this hair, something just wasn't collaborating with me. I think I went about 3 times before I realized that I'm just wasting my time here. The final look was quite impressive, but we tried. We tried a lot of things before we settled there. And this was the second attempt at the bob. I tried bumping the ends.
Okay, so this is where I'm pausing with this hair, to be honest. It's not turning out how I would have loved, but I mean, I don't know if it's like tragic. I think she could work. I think she could work. I'm gonna wipe my hands first and most importantly. Use these wipes, wipe my hands, and then I'm gonna start on my face. I need some sunscreen though, which I'm gonna mix with a bit of face oil. Don't ask me why, I have no idea, but I'm doing it.
Even with the nice tackiness from the sunscreen application, I did start with some primer before doing the foundation and concealer and all of that good stuff. Me and makeup, I'm just an amateur. I do what I think works on my face. I have no technique. I know the products and I know where they're supposed to go, or I think I know. And I just apply them like that until I think I'm pleased. And that's what you're going to be looking at for the next few minutes. While I do believe I'm an amateur with makeup, I simultaneously just enjoy playing around with things. And this lipstick on cheeks thing I saw like ages ago as a blushing technique. And I always think it's so stinking cute that I have rosy cheeks and I'm like blushing throughout the day. I think it's lovely. And I may always be at amateur level with makeup because these techniques change every 2 business days. Once I thought lighter shades have to go on top of the cheek and darker shades at the bottom for the contouring effect. They're changing it up and I never know what has to go where. It's hilarious, but if it's cute, it stays. Once my face was done, I decided the hair was too long and I chopped it up a whole lot more, and this is what I settled with. I think it looks way better than the bumped ends and longer bob. This is the look I went with. And this is also the final look of the makeup. Next and finally was getting dressed. I already knew what I was going to wear. It was a silk skirt which I made into a mini, and a corset top which I made myself a few years ago. The idea with black clothes is that I need them, I love them, I am them. I will always wear black if it is an option. I also really like that I wore like this different texture vibe, leather on top, silk satin at the bottom. I enjoyed the look, and the last thing I did was just get extra layer of moisture on my skin before I stepped out. Packed my bag with 2 things because that's all that can ever fit, and I was done. If you had a fun time and enjoyed this video, you know what to do. See you on the next one.